A lot of time and effort goes into creating videos like this, so if you're enjoying the content, please take a moment to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. This bustling street captures the spirit of small-town America in the early 1900s. Wooden storefronts, horse-drawn carriages, and pedestrians filled the town center. Before automobiles took over, these streets were the economic and social lifeline of American communities, where business, news, and daily life all came together. This historic church stood as more than a place of worship. It was the heart of the community. Families traveled long distances to attend services, weddings, and social events. In many frontier towns, churches helped unite settlers and provided hope, stability, and a sense of belonging. This family represents the determination that helped build America's frontier. Living far from cities, they relied on farming, livestock, and hard work to survive. Every family member contributed, and daily life was filled with challenges that modern Americans can hardly imagine today. This peaceful scene shows a typical American town before modern transportation transformed the country. Horse-drawn wagons moved slowly along unpaved roads, while wooden buildings lined the streets. These towns connected rural America and played a vital role in the nation's growth. Captured in front of their modest home, this family offers a glimpse into everyday American life more than a century ago. Homes were simple, families were large, and communities were close-knit. These photographs preserve the faces of ordinary people who helped shape the nation. Standing proudly outside their home, this family symbolizes the American dream of the era, owning land and building a future. Life required constant labor, but strong family bonds and self-reliance helped many settlers create lasting communities across the country. This remarkable image captures a fascinating moment in history when horse-drawn carriages shared the road with some of America's earliest automobiles. The nation was rapidly changing, and technology was beginning to reshape transportation, business, and daily life forever. This farm was more than a home. It was a workplace, a source of food, and a family's entire livelihood. Generations often lived together, sharing responsibilities. Scenes like this were once common across America, forming the backbone of the nation's agricultural economy. This wide street reflects a town in transition. Businesses were expanding, new opportunities were emerging, and communities were growing alongside the nation itself. Every storefront, wagon, and building tells a story of ambition, hard work, and the pursuit of a better future. This rare photograph shows a settlement during America's expansion era. Dirt roads, simple buildings, and horse carts reveal a time before modern infrastructure. These communities laid the foundation for many of today's cities, helping transform a young nation into a growing economic power. This powerful image shows a one-room American schoolhouse where dozens of children gathered to learn. For many rural communities, education happened in simple wooden buildings like this. Despite limited resources, these schools helped shape generations and opened doors to a brighter future. Before delivery trucks and supermarkets, local merchants brought goods directly to customers. This horse-drawn market wagon carried fresh supplies to nearby towns and farms. It was a lifeline for rural families and a reminder of how commerce worked in America's simpler days. This dusty street captures everyday life in a growing American town. Horses and wagons lined the road, while residents visited shops and businesses. Long before traffic lights and highways, these streets were the center of community life and local commerce. Take a look at this impressive downtown district from the early 1900s. Elegant buildings, busy storefronts, and horse-drawn transportation reveal a nation experiencing rapid growth. This was an era when American cities were expanding and the modern economy was beginning to take shape. These modest wooden storefronts were the backbone of frontier America. Here residents could buy tools, repair watches, purchase supplies, and conduct business. Every small shop played a crucial role in helping settlers build new communities across the expanding nation. This family proudly poses in front of their home, a symbol of hard work and perseverance. Family photographs were rare and special occasions. Images like this preserved a moment in time and reflected the hopes, struggles, and dreams of ordinary Americans. This remarkable scene shows a city balancing old and new. Horse-drawn vehicles still dominate the road, yet the urban landscape is becoming larger and more sophisticated. America was entering a new era of industry, innovation, and economic transformation. Every face in this photograph tells a story of resilience. Families like this often worked from sunrise to sunset, just to survive. Together they built homes, raised crops, and laid the foundation for countless communities that would eventually grow into thriving towns. Step inside a typical American general store from over a century ago. Shelves were packed with everything from food and clothing to household essentials. Before modern supermarkets, stores like this served as both shopping centers and gathering places for the community. These children stand proudly outside their school, representing a generation that grew up in a very different America. Many walked long distances to attend class each day. Education was becoming increasingly important, helping prepare young Americans for a rapidly changing world. This touching photograph captures a farming family during harvest season. The wagon is loaded with freshly gathered crops, and even the youngest members of the family helped with daily chores. In rural America, farming wasn't just a job, it was a way of life, passed down through generations. Step inside an American general store from over a century ago. Before shopping malls and online stores existed, families bought everything they needed in places like this. From soap and tea to household supplies, these stores were the center of commerce and community life in small-town America. The people in these photographs are gone, but their stories don't have to be. Every like and every subscribe helps keep these forgotten pieces of American history alive for future generations. So if these images touched your heart, please subscribe and join us on this journey through the past.